Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sean Thomas. Welcome back. Welcome back, man. I got that overhead view on this one. I don't know if you know this or not, but chess is a battle for these center squares right here. You're battling for those squares. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that a victory won't or can't take place if you aren't in control of these squares. But it's almost like I like to look at it as a collar and elbow tie-up in wrestling. Or just, when you say toe-to-toe, when you're fighting, you're boxing toe-to-toe, like, that's where you want to be. You want to be in the center and you want to control that. And a lot of times, especially if you have like your two rooks, like on these two squares, and they just have like a beautiful view up, man, just a clear path looking forward. In those games you can potentially be unstoppable, man, because the path of your opponent's pieces are greatly limited. In these beginning stages, when I first started playing, I thought this part of the game was mundane. You just set your pieces up and then you start playing. You know what I mean? But that is far from the truth. Eventually learning that this phase of the game is called the opening. This is an entire phase, and you want to go as hard during this phase as you would once you quote unquote start playing. I thought this game was very, very interesting. But let me rewind a bit. This opening phase, man, like, your opponent is looking for immediate weaknesses, and you're doing the same thing. You could end the game fairly quickly, if you're able to find these weaknesses in your opponent's defense. Just that feel out process. And the thing about this guy, and it gets extremely annoying for me when my opponent is able to find the weakness in my opening. This guy, or girl, yeah, it's a guy. It's a guy named Henry. Henry seemed to find many weaknesses in my opening, and I will show you those openings. I'll show you those weaknesses in the next video. I'll be right back.